welcome. As you will all no doubt be aware, the sun has disappeared, and I don't know about you, it's really depressing, isn't it? That sun that we've had, it sort of keeps you buoyant, keeps you feeling a little bit more upbeat, I think is the right word. And obviously now it's gone and we're back to horrible grey skies, and it's actually quite cold today as well, isn't it? So yes, I've been putting off recording all day. I've been feeling a bit sort of, down and gloomy as we can. So I have popped on my favourite brightest leggings, and I'm going to knock that negativity out, and we're going to crack away at our Friday flow. Had a couple of comments about the one that I did for Wednesday for building up in the sun salutation. Some of the bits were quite strong. One of the things being side plank, which actually is a very strong posture. So we're not going to do side plank necessarily today, but I am going to talk through some modifications, and also keeping this flow nice and gentle, nice and light and upbeat. The idea is to create the energy, to create the flow, and just to sort of lift our spirits a little bit. So let's start in a seated cross-legged position, if you're able to do that. If you do find this tough on your knees, then you can always just take the legs out here or take the feet up. So we're in whatever position you found comfortable, and just ground down through those sit bones. And then you see your front, so when you've got the chance, let's just lift all the way up so that your spine is tall, your head, top of your head is shining up to the ceiling, almost as if, I always say, as if you've got that piece of string pulling you up. Then gently close your eyes and just place your right hand on your stomach, left at heart centre, tuning into your breath. Really being aware of the breath as it comes in and out. Trying to fill from the stomach down all the way through the diaphragm and the chest. I'm leaving you to do this in your own time rather than me counting. We've all got our individual rhythms. Ujjayi breath if you want. Release the hands, release the legs if you are in a cross-legged position. And we're just going to do a seated warm-up followed by tabletop warm-up, and then gradually coming up to standing, and then to do our sun salutations. And we'll see where we are from time afterwards. Raya's got a drama workshop, an online drama workshop happening at 4, so if things start to get a bit noisy, then obviously we'll have to cut it short, or we'll see how we go anyway. So when you're ready, spine is tall, you are going to take your left hand down beside you, and you're going to take your right arm up, finding length. We can do this with the legs crossed, but I'm doing it with the legs just slightly apart today. And then slowly bend that left elbow as you take a big stretch overhead. Inhale back. Exhale to the other side. And then exhale when you're here. And come back to centre. One more each side. Inhale up. Exhale over. Sorry, I should have said one. Then we inhale up, coming back, and then we exhale to the other side. Inhale all the way back up. Now we're going to take the spine forward. So let's just flex your feet to begin with. Really feel the flex and feel your calf and your thigh muscles pushing down into the mat, or the undersides of the hamstrings. And when you're ready, just release and gradually take the body forward. My back spine feels very tense today. then slowly we come back up. Straighten the spine. Now I'm just going to twist around here so that you can see. Bring your legs back into a cross-legged position. Take your hands behind you and then gently bring the arms up behind again. If you don't want to have your legs cross-legged, then have them out in front of you. Pull back, really pulling your shoulders back, and then we release. One more of those, inhaling up. Try not to hold tension in your neck, and then release. Okay, coming back to centre. Final twist before we come on to all fours. So again, you're either like this or legs out in front. You're going to take your right hand and take it over to your left side. Left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale. Exhale to look over your left shoulder. And then we come round to the opposite direction. So it's inhaling round, exhaling, looking over your shoulder. One more each side. All the way through, let's try and maintain that integrity, that nice tall spine. Mine's feeling like this because I have been doing battle with online shopping. So, hunched over the keyboard. So we're coming on to all fours, and we're going to do 3 rounds of cat and cow, and then 3 rounds of child into upward dog. So when you're ready, inhale, cow pose, exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now let's inhale as we come back. And then exhale, coming up into a lovely stretch. Somebody told me they really liked this particular warm-up. I do too, because you can it's really good for the shoulders and the back. You don't actually have to have the head to the floor. Let's come forward again. The only thing I do get is it crunches on my knees when I come forward. My knackety old ancient woman knees. And then back for one last stretch through. Stretch your fingers, flatten the palms. And we're coming forward one more time. And then we're going to come back to centre. So let's do our regular warm-up that we do with low lunge and Superman arms. We're not going to come up into a high lunge, so I'm keeping this nice and gentle today. So let's take your right foot forward, making sure we're in that sort of train track position. And then hands are by your side, dropping the shoulders down. Inhale up, reach forward, find your focal point. Palms come together, and then it's left elbow on your right knee as you look over your shoulder. We take the left hand down, let's open up through the right arm and then back to our lunge position. Then we're going to take the arms back, facing those palms upwards. And then while you're here, we're just going to gently do some pulses, pulling the shoulders back. One more. And then let's bring the hands down. We're not going to come up and do the high lunge version today. So we're going to sweep our leg around, and then we're going to do another round of child into upward dog. And then back to centre. Let's now take the left leg forward, and we're doing exactly the same thing. So when you're ready, spread those left toes, push down with your left foot, and then slowly inhale up. Again, feeling the straight spine we're creating here. Feel the energy between the two palms, the fingers. You can wiggle them if you want. Then bring those palms together, and we're taking a twist over to the left side. Hand comes down, right hand, left arm stretched away. Then bring both hands back down to the mat, and then let's inhale the arms back, palms facing up, pulling the shoulders back so we're opening up through the chest, feeling those shoulder blades coming together. As we then do our little pulses, that's 10, hands to the mat, one final push back into child and up dog. So back we come. Big stretch here, really. Take the fingertips forward, take the head down to the mat if you can. If not, I did have a block somewhere available somewhere. Where have I put it? You can always put your head on a block. Oh, I had it set up earlier. It's the way that this house things get gobbled up. And then when you're ready, we're coming forward into upward dog. Back onto our knees. We're now going to step up to the top of the mat into Tadasana to begin 4 rounds. That is 4 rounds of the sun salutation. Nothing fancy, no side planks. Oh look, there's my block. And then palms coming down, ready to start. So as I said, no side planks, no extensions in downward dog, just 4 rounds of standard sun salutation with modifications if you want, which I'll talk as we go. So when you're ready, inhaling up, exhaling down, Anjali Mudra to begin. Number 1, inhale up, exhale down. Right leg back, untucked. Hands to the mat. If you find plank challenging, stay on all fours. Otherwise, we come back in plank, holding for 1 and 2. Knees to the mat, untuck. Coming forward, Sphinx or Cobra, tuck your toes under, either into all fours or downward dog. Then you're going to bring your right foot forward, followed by your left, inhaling up, exhaling down, ready to go again. Round 2, inhale up, exhale down. I'm counting because I forget once I go beyond about 3, knee to the mat. So actually it's going to be 8 in all, 4 rounds of a full 2 side, making sense. Plank, 1, 2, knees to the mat, untuck, push back, coming forward. Tuck toes under. This time our left leg comes forward, followed by our right. Inhale up, exhale down. Ready to go? Number 3. right leg back, low lunge, plank, 1, 2, push back, cobra, tuck toes under. Again, if you find you're getting tired, you can always do alternates. So instead of going into downward dog, you could just do all fours and then knee to the mat. See, I've lost count of what I was doing there anyway. I'm saying that's 3, inhaling up, exhaling down. Number 4, I need cards with numbers on. Exhaling down, left leg back, untuck toe, look forward, hands to the mat, push back, plank, knees down, untuck, rolling forward, Sphinx or Cobra, downward dog, left foot forward, followed by right, inhaling up, we're halfway. Take a breather if you want to. And then we go again, inhaling up, exhaling down, right foot back, knee to the mat, hands down, plank, 1, 2, knees down, untuck, coming forward. Tuck your toes under, either downward dog or tabletop. Left knee down, right forward, followed by left, inhaling up and we're back down. Now the other side, inhaling up, so that was 5. Exhaling down, left leg back, knee to the mat. Hands down, so pushing back, just to remind you, you can come here rather than plank. Knees down, untuck toes, coming forward. Tuck your toes under. So again, you could come here to plank, or, here to all fours, or downward dog. We're now going to sweep that left foot forward, followed by our right. Inhale up, that's 3 rounds or 6 singles. Last 2, doing really well. Let's do these last 2 nice and slowly. So inhale up, exhale down, hands to the mat, right foot back, knee is down, hands to the mat, either on all fours or plank, holding 1, 2, knees down, untuck toes, Sphinx or Cobra, tuck your toes, and again either all fours or downward dog. Let's bend left knee, right foot forward, inhaling up. Last one. Sorry, I didn't slow that down enough. Let's try and, I got carried away with the speed. So last one, inhale up, exhale down, left leg back, knee to the mat, looking forward. And then either pushing back onto all fours or into plank, holding 1 and 2, knees down, untuck your toes, coming forward, Sphinx or Cobra, tucking our toes under, and just take a big stretch through here before we take our left foot between our hands, followed by our right, and then inhaling all the way back to centre. Okay, so I'm just going to talk through a variation of side plank. Now, side plank is a very strong posture. We basically start in plank. So if you feel confident to try this with me, then do. So you come into normal plank. And actually I looked at a couple of myself recording this that my bottom was too high. Remember, we're flat in plank and you're trying to bring your shoulders over your wrists. Then what we do is we turn the left foot followed by the right. You can either bring that foot out, so that's a modification that makes it easier, or another version, come down please, don't stay there. Another version is you actually come with your knees bent around, your hand is here, and you just lift your hips off the mat. And again, we can do a side plank like this. So we'll do the other side after we've held it here for another 1, 2 and 3. Again, other tips. Claw through your hands. Again, I can feel this on my wrists, partly because I've been doing this, but partly as I keep telling you about my Chloe Ting workouts. We've got 4 to do later, I'm not even thinking about it. So I'm going to go over and do the other side. So I'll leave it up to you. You can either try, in fact we'll do the on our knees version this side, and then if you want we'll do two rounds, and obviously if you want to just stay with the bent knee version, then do. So we've got one knee on top of the other, feet around to the side, right hand is out, and then you try and find it where you're nice and comfortable. So both feet are on the mat, so this top foot is down on the mat as well. And then when you're ready, you're going to take the arm up. If you're feeling it in your wrist, claw through from your fingers to try and take the pressure off the wrist and hold here. Even here I'm shaking a bit. And then slowly bring the bottom down and then bring the arm down. And we finished. So from that one you wouldn't actually go into it necessarily from plank. You'd obviously have to come from here, you'd have to take yourself down to the side and then come up. But don't forget, you have to, in order for it to be plank, you need to raise yourself off the mat. Okay, so we'll try, those of you who want to try side plank with me can do that. Those who want to just stick with the variation or take a rest, it's up to you. So let's take our feet out, we're in plank. And then when you're ready, we're turning the right foot over, the left is stacked. We bring the arm up. Or you can bring that leg over, claw through your fingers, one more breath, bring the hand down, drop the knee, come back. I think that's enough of that for today after saying this is going to be gentle. Oh, warmest I've been all day. So toes together, knees wide apart as you take the arms forward, a big stretch in wide knee child. Okay, and we're going to leave it there. I can hear voices starting next door. So we're going to finish with Debbie's favourite, windscreen wiper legs. So let's lay on our backs and just bring the knees up to the chest. Settle your spine, give it a nice roll from side to side, all around, whichever is comfortable. Imagine you giving that back a massage. And then when you're ready, feet come down, arms are 45 degrees away from the body. Then when you're ready, the legs go to the right. And then slowly back if you wanted to. Then move the head in the opposite direction. We're going to do 3 of these each side, so that's 1. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale right, head left. Inhale up, and to the other side. And then gently we come back to centre. Give that spine a settle again if you need to. Take the feet down to the mat. Feet are flung away, palms are facing up. Just take a couple of nice, deep, relaxing breaths here. So that's day 3 of our summer yoga program. I'm not calling it a challenge. So if you've been following, you will have done 9 whole rounds of the sun salutation, plus any that you have done on the days that I haven't done videos. So I think what I'm going to try and do is do a little chart so we can all put them down and see how many we've done by the time the summer solstice arrives. So we're not aiming on a certain number, we're just going to see what we can do. So that was Friday flow. If tomorrow's Saturday, you can, Saturday and Sunday, because I'm going to be back on Monday, Saturday and Sunday, try and do at least 3 rounds, if not 4, maybe 5. Note it down and I'll be back on Monday. But what I am planning to do is on Sunday to do a yin yoga, yoga nidra relaxation video. So that will be coming on Sunday for Sunday, the day of rest. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. Keep yogaing, keep the spirits up. I feel a lot better now for having done that. So, enough whittering from me. Palms together, thumbs at the third eye chakra, between the eyebrows, as we say, Namaste.